And when we got to the top, there were these two American girls. She said, "And can you kiss me?"
Without being horrible, he was one of the most arrogant people I've ever spoken to.
Oui. I am to me in Paris. Oui.
Up the camera yet, but as you can tell, I'm not at home and I'm actually in Paris. You would have seen some clips of me going on the Eurostar this morning. We started off obviously in King's Cross and then came across to Paris. I've literally just arrived at the hotel. The reason we're in this hotel is because Chad's actually here for work and I'm gatecrashing. So I'm actually staying with him tonight in this hotel, and then we've booked another hotel for the next 2 nights. So I'm really excited to see those hotels because this is more of like a business hotel, and I think the other one that we're staying in is more like interior designed and is a bit cooler. So this hotel is lovely for 1 night and it's in a really good location. So really excited to be in Paris. I forgot how much I love Paris. I love the architecture, I love the food obviously, and yeah, I'm really excited to go take you guys around. I don't really know where I'm going to go today. I don't really want to do all the touristy things, but obviously I'm by myself until Chad's finished work, and I think he's going out for dinner as well at 8 o'clock, so I'm either going to have to book a restaurant for myself and eat by my lonesome, or I could just come back here and order some room service, and I love a bit of room service, so I'm really keen on that. I think we're going to start our day in Paris. What time is it? I think it's about 2:30. I got the train at 10:30. So it does take quite a while to come here. I don't know whether you're going to be watching this on Tuesday or whether you're going to be watching this on Wednesday, because realistically I don't know if I've got enough time to do everything for tonight. I'm going to try my best and I really don't want to miss a Vlogmas, but please forgive me if that's the case. I'll try my hardest to get everything wrapped and take you guys around, come back here in time. I'm going to stop barking on and get to go and see Paris. Okay, so I've been walking around Paris for the past few hours now, and
My little leggies are very tired. I'm gonna try and head on back in the direction of the hotel and then hopefully try and find some food there. I don't know if I mentioned, but Chad's out for dinner tonight, so I'm deciding whether to have a room service or whether to brave it and do a restaurant for one. I don't think I've ever done an evening meal by myself before, so that might be quite fun. I don't know why we don't come here more often. It's literally, what, 2.5 hours away? It's a very miserable day. I'm not sure if you can see. I'm currently in the Marais? Don't know how you say it. Really beautiful park. It's very cold. My lips are like frozen. And yeah, it's very miserable. But I'm going to head on back now, and then hopefully I'm going to edit this video for you to see it tonight. We are still on Tuesday, so fingers crossed. I've literally just got back into the room. It's so nice and toasty in here. I've literally, like I said, spent the whole day walking around. I think I must have done, I don't know, a lot of steps. I'm so tired. My mouth is like numb from how cold it is. I've been literally wearing gloves, scarf. I've got a turtleneck on. I've just literally been walking around the whole of Paris, just freezing cold. But I think I'm gonna have 5 minutes to myself, maybe have a shower, get nice and warm, and then I'm gonna have to find somewhere to eat for dinner. This area is a bit weird. I just came from like the other direction where I didn't come from last time, and it's very not restaurant-y, so I'm gonna have to try and find an area around here that's more restaurant-y. I don't want to go to any tourist traps. I always fall into going to like a really bad restaurant, so I'm gonna try and do as much research as I can now, and hopefully not look like a loner when I go and eat by myself. Okay, so I have just had a shower. I'm feeling nice and refreshed. I am very tired. I don't know why. I did wake up at 5 o'clock this morning for some odd reason. I set an alarm for 6, but I actually woke up at 5. So I'm feeling very tired. I'm feeling a bit delicate. So I decided to order some room service. And I think this is the first time I've ever ordered room service. And it's come in a cardboard box. So I don't know how I feel about this. I love that there's a baguette. We love that. So I actually ordered. Ooh. Oh, I think this is going to be really nice. So I ordered. Let me get my. What did I order? I ordered a supreme pork. I don't know what that is, but it looks absolutely delightful. It's like a pork belly. I don't know how well you can see that, but it's come on like a bed of salad. It looks delightful. So it's a pork glazed with maple syrup, artichoke puree, golden cereal granola with honey, orange condiment, red currant, dried apricot and treviso. Is that not the most lovely room service you've ever heard of in your entire life? And then I also ordered some croquetas, and they are croquetas truffade et copa. They're croquetas truffade and copper, which is in a parsley breaded with cornflakes, crushed tomato with timut pepper, arugula, and walnuts. Again, that looks really nice. I love my croquetas. And then for dessert, I ordered some fruit. This costs 14 euros. I don't know if that was worth 14 euros, but the other stuff looks really lovely. So I'm going to tuck into this now and probably pick you guys up after I've eaten it. Good morning, everyone. So it's currently the next day. I'm feeling very rested. I had a really good sleep, a really comfy bed, but we're just about to head on out, maybe have some breakfast and actually head to our next hotel. I think we're going to drop our bags off in the next hotel first and then walk around the area that I was actually in yesterday because it's actually in the same area. I think it's called Le Marais. And then I think we're going to get some breakfast in that area as well. So we're going to go to the hotel, drop our bags off, have a nice little wander around. I can't see outside because our window is sort of completely fogged up. But it's very grey, so I'm assuming, again, it's going to be another really cold day. So I'm going to wrap up really warm. All I packed for this holiday was turtlenecks, so very appropriate for the weather. I also didn't post last night because I literally didn't have enough footage to post another video, and I don't want these videos, even though they are Vlogmas, I don't want them to feel rushed and rubbish, so I hope you forgive me, and today you will see this video. and I hope you enjoy it. So we're going to get started with the day. I really fancy some form of croissant. I want to try and find a really nice bakery and yeah, get started with the day. So let's go and explore Paris again. I think you can also guess what I'm wearing. I've got my big M&S coat on, my lovely nice little wool scarf, and then I've got my red polo neck and my suit supply trousers. I'm actually hoping there's a few, not like vintage shops here, but maybe some shops that I can buy like a big nice coat in or some jumpers. So I would really like to find some, I don't want to say thrift shops because that's very American, but some secondhand shops. Hopefully, I might do a bit of research today, but hopefully there's an area of Paris that has that. I would really like to get some big winter jumpers, maybe some big polo necks and some like, maybe some Fair Isle knits. I'm not sure if Paris have Fair Isle knits, but yeah, I'm very cozy. Okay, it's another very cold day. Currently just walking across the bridge going to the Notre Dame. It's recently just opened and I don't think you need to book tickets. That's what I've said to Chad.
Let's find out.
Let's find out. Chad, what do you think of Paris so far?
We.
Oh yeah, to me in Paris.
We. So I will say it is absolutely freezing.
Yeah,
I
my
think
nose
it's colder
is
in
running.
London, which is
Yeah, every time we come to Paris, we came
Last winter.
last winter, I think, and it's again freezing. So, but I think Paris is one of those places that just looks beautiful all year round. Would you not say? I think it does.
it's more weirdly more Christmassy than London.
Maybe it's because it's cold that you feel like it's more Christmassy. I don't know.
More lights and stuff. But yeah,
It's beautiful.
very nice.
we
We're going to
stayed-
go to Notre Dame now.
Yeah, we stayed in a different area last night. I don't know where it was more towards like the train station. I'm not going to slag it off because obviously it was Chad's business and it was a paid for night, so I can never complain for a free night in a hotel.
It's a dump.
But it wasn't in the nicest area, and you know. But this hotel, we've just checked in our bags and stuff, and we're going to go back there at 3, I think. But it's very boutique, isn't it? It looks really cool from first glimpses.
Looks really cool, and it's literally right next to Notre Dame. What's it?
Le Marais.
Le Marais.
I've said it about 10 times in this video.
Okay.
But apparently it's like the nicest neighbourhood in London. It's more the old architectural style buildings, and it's more interesting to look at visually.
Yeah.
I think we're obviously going to walk past all the other like touristy bits. I haven't actually seen the Eiffel Tower yet.
It's quite far away from
I
us.
don't know where it is.
Do you want to, we've done it before. We went up the top.
A really funny story. Someone the other day said, "Can I start talking about more stories?" And the first time we went to Paris, we went up to the Eiffel Tower, and I think it was our second holiday together, wasn't it? Because we went to Dominican for our first holiday.
Yeah, it was
right?
second. Maybe been like 4 months together.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And when we got to the top, there were these 2 American girls,
Oh.
and they were like, "Wow, can you take pictures with us?" So we were like, "Yeah, no worries." So we got in their picture, and then one of the girls, I think she looked at me, not you,
Maybe.
and then she said, "And can you kiss me?" And we were like, "What?" She wanted a picture of someone kissing her on the Eiffel Tower, and I backed out, but Chad actually kissed her.
No. She.
No,
they
you kissed-
they
I've
asked
got
to
a
kiss
photo.
on our cheeks, not the other way around.
Oh, I see, okay,
I won't
okay.
put my lip. No.
I've got a photo. If I can find it, I'll insert it now. Sorry, there was someone just running past. But yeah, I've got a really funny photo or a video of that. I'll try and insert it now because I was dying. Yeah, that was a funny story.
Yeah. A lot of Americans in Paris. I guess it's like London. They go London, Paris, something.
Yeah. So yeah, we're just going to keep walking now. It's very cold, so I'm going to try and not...
Last thing I would say, I've been to Paris like maybe 7 or 8 times. Like, if you are going to go in summer. It's such an... Like, when it's hot and sunny, it's an amazing city. It's amazing in winter. It's just so cold.
Yeah.
You don't want to be out for long. That's the problem. You're like in and out.
It's also nice to ride on a bike through Paris, I think, because it's actually made for people on bikes.
Yeah, bikes are amazing.
Everyone's-
Although at your own risk.
Yeah,
They
it's
drive
crazy.
like mental.
It's crazy, and also you have to cross... I'm sure you've all been to Paris, but you have to cross the bike lanes to get into the public like walk paths.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But yeah, we're just going to go to the Notre Dame now, and hopefully I can film inside. I know some churches are a bit funny about filming, aren't they?
It just opened after the fire, so
It
there might
did.
be more. fine with it.
Let's go and
Anyway, let's
see.
go.
Okay, we have just arrived at the hotel that we are staying in for the next 2 nights. It's quite a funky hotel, so let me just show you around the room really quickly. So as soon as you come in, this is, I guess it's quite a small room, but this is the like headboard. It's really interesting, like velvet texture. They've got these really interesting like light fittings either side of the bed, and I think you just might have heard an ambulance come past, but it's a really beautiful classic building. And then over here is the bathroom, which is really, I don't know what sort of design this is, but they've got lovely mosaic tiles. So quite a funky little room to stay in. All of the hotel is very like frilly, very texture heavy. And it's more of like a hotel, not a hotel, it's more of like a train. I feel like this is what the Orient Express would feel like if you went into a cabin on the Orient Express. But yeah, I'm really liking this hotel so far. Right, so I've just popped you down. Chad and I think are made for France over Italy, purely because their wine culture I'm in love with. They have so many lovely wine shops, and every one you go into, usually the people are quite nice and they're very helpful. We just went into one, and I think, without being horrible, he was one of the most arrogant people I've ever spoken to. Very interesting to talk to. I thought people that liked wine were very annoying to speak to. But this guy literally would not give any description other than whatever Chad likes is wrong. He was saying that the oak flavour from wine comes from trying to mask a bad wine. So basically Chad was saying he really likes oak, he likes buttery, da-da-da. And the guy was saying it was basically nonsense. And I think Chad might have disagreed with him. However, we did actually pick up a white wine from him because his whole ethos was he only does organic wines. And I've always asked wine people what's the difference between organic wines and non-organic wines, and they never really give a specific answer. This guy was basically saying that the added, is it sulfur or sulfites? The added sulfur basically isn't good for you and it contributes to your hangovers. But other than that, they weren't really saying, or he wasn't really saying anything that I didn't know. So if any of you guys, I know you're very knowledgeable on here, and I think quite a few people have commented on, do you want a glass? Quite a few people have commented saying, try this wine, try that wine, try organic wines. And I think Chad mentioned last time when we went to Hackney about organic wines, and someone said that organic wines were actually really good for you. So if you know anything that I don't know, please tell me, because I'm dying to learn why there's such a die-hard fandom for them. But yeah, we're going to try that white wine. We've popped it in the fridge. But then Chad went to a restaurant with his work last night, and apparently the red wine he tried there was incredible. So I'm going to give my verdict now of what I think of the wine. Chad said it's like the best wine he's had so far in France. It's very, sorry, excuse the glasses, it's very, I might have to drink on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Drink responsibly. It's very, these glasses are very thin.
I don't know how I feel about doing a wine tasting on YouTube. I'm not the wine connoisseur.
When you smell it, what do you get?
Since I had COVID a couple of years ago, my nose is just gone, and it's so big. I should be able to smell everything. Ooh.
Good, huh?
Is it organic?
No.
That's really lovely.
It'd be nicer if it was in like a wider glass.
Yeah, I don't think the glass is right for that. Oh, I really like that. So, currently it's 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon and we're just sipping wine in our hotel room.
Show them.
This is the wine. It's called Chassagne Montrachet Le Benoit.
Benoit.
Benoit. This is the wine.
I think it's about €35 a bottle.
35 euros. We don't know if it's available in the UK. We did check. If I can find it, I'll link it, but I'm not sure if I will be able to. So, yeah, it's currently 3 o'clock on a Wednesday afternoon. We're just sipping wine in our hotel room. Absolutely loving life. I'm quite tired from walking around Paris. We didn't actually get to go inside the Notre Dame because I didn't book tickets. I know I should have, but I didn't book tickets. It opens next week fully to the public and you don't have to have tickets to go in, but because it's the reopening week, they would like you to book a ticket. It's free, but I missed out on that, so that's my fault. Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to edit this video together now. I think I've got enough now to make a video, but I haven't really picked up the camera that much to talk to you. So we're going to continue with the day, and I think you're going to see me tomorrow wearing the same outfit because I'm going to pick up tomorrow's video now, so I'm ahead. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We're going to have another day in Paris. It's going to be our last full day in Paris tomorrow. We're going to have our last full day in Paris tomorrow, and then we are heading back on the Friday, back to normal programming. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I shall see you guys tomorrow for another one.